Alright, so I am back home. So like I said, I'm going to do a little debriefing here. First, I'm going to kind of show you my unpacking, status. We've got some stuff here, not too much. I'd say the bulk of my luggage was food related. We've got cookies and stuff, and noodles, and coffee, stuff I bought at the airport. Basically crap that my mom told me to bring back. Really freaking heavy. Alright, so anyway, debriefing. First time traveling, it was, honestly, in the beginning I was really nervous. At the airport, I kind of wanted to keep going home. I was like, should I just take the flight back home? I don't want to do this alone. It turned out to be okay. I was homesick for a little bit in Taiwan, but then I ended up going out a lot and having a lot of fun, really, and buying stuff that I wanted to buy, shopping around, and kind of just, enjoying the place. Also met my family for the first time in 5 years, which was nice. So I guess my experience vlogging, it was new, I suppose. First off, it was really awkward talking to the camera because it's literally you're talking to a camera. And the worst part was doing it in public too. So first few times I would wait till no one was there to vlog in public, but as time went on, I ended up not really caring what other people thought. So I would just generally vlog whenever it was appropriate. If I had to be in a respectful place where I wasn't allowed to vlog, then I wouldn't. Or if I had to be quiet. But other than that, I just kind of learned to just vlog whenever, and it wasn't too bad. Interestingly, I didn't see very many people vlogging. I did see one person vlogging actually when I went to the Taiwan National Museum. I think he was Cantonese, because he was vlogging in Cantonese using a GoPro. So that was pretty cool, seeing someone else vlogging as well. It's kind of weird. I don't know. I've never really actually seen anyone vlogging live. So it was just kind of nice seeing that I wasn't alone, even though obviously there's tons of people vlogging all the time. But yeah, it was a lot of work, really. I'm pretty extroverted, but it was also kind of, not really an invasion of privacy, but it was just kind of, sometimes it was I have to pull a camera out for every little interesting thing I do. And it was a little tiring at some point. I mean, I did enjoy it. It was just, sometimes I was just do I really have to pull out the camera every 5 seconds because I see something interesting? It would take time, and then whoever I was with, if I was with family, they would have to wait for me and everything. But eventually, I did enjoy it. I don't know if I would do it again. It takes a lot of time to edit. Clearly, I'm not a professional vlogger by any means. I think my vlogging was very amateur. Might have improved a little bit, and then probably declined once I got lazier. But it turns out it does take a lot of effort to get stable shots. I do realize I pan the camera really quickly a lot, which is, I guess, one of my downfalls. Also, editing took a lot of time too. That was also a thing. I would get home pretty late and it would take about an hour to edit. And then uploading was also a hassle mostly because there wasn't Wi-Fi readily available to me. So uploading was a hassle. But yeah, I think one of the worst feelings was coming home really tired and having to edit the video to upload for the next day. Take about an hour, I guess, depending on how long the video was and how much content there was, and I guess how much I messed up. But all in all, it was a pretty nice experience, both vlogging and going to Taiwan alone. I have major respect for anyone who vlogs now. I mean, I used to think that, it was pretty easy. You just whip out the camera and then just film whatever you're doing, but turned out it's a lot more work, and my respect for them has risen exponentially, especially for daily vloggers. It's sometimes you just don't want to take the camera out. It's you just want to take a rest, but to those daily vloggers, it's kind of like a job, I suppose. So I don't know, really high respect for the daily vloggers. It takes a lot of effort, a lot of work, but it's nice, I guess, to share my adventures with my friends, so that's why I did it. Another big challenge was trying to find the content on days where, there's just not any content. Some days I didn't do much, so I guess trying to find interesting things to show you guys was hard some days. I think that was a big struggle for me because sometimes I just literally stayed at home and either packed or, just relaxed. Hope you enjoyed the videos, even though they were pretty amateur. So yeah, that pretty much wraps it up. So some of you guys I'll see in a week when I get back to Austin. Some of you guys I'll see in a month when school starts. And then some of you guys, I guess, I'll just see around whenever I come back home. I'm assuming whoever's watching are in these 2 geographic locations at some point. But yeah, thanks so much for watching all my videos, and I hope you have a good one.